Hey guys, this is Jed Iskey from Iskey Farms, and today we're going to be showing you the process of how to make homemade maple syrup on our farm. And this is our sugar shack, so called. Dad, how's this work?
The amount that you're evaporating off is what you want to trickle back in. So it works off the density of the sugar content. So less sugar content, sap is in this corner. As it gets increased sugar content, the fresh sap pushes that away. Moves it down to the side, crosses over. As it starts to build in sugar content, it wants to go farther and farther away from the less sugar content. So that moves it through the chambers, and then through this pipe, and eventually into the finishing pot.
When it reaches 7, that will be our final product. Okay, Dad left. I have no idea what we're doing here. And it's getting close to the 7. We tap our trees. We look for maple trees that are 12 inches in diameter or bigger. And on larger trees, larger than 20 inches, we can tap more than one bucket, or 3 in case on this tree. This is our biggest tree we have that we can tap. The tap should be 2.5 feet or higher from the base of the tree, and new taps and previous taps should be 6 inches from each other. We mostly tap silver maples, almost any kind of maple tree, but silver maple is what we can get our hands on and get sap from. Sap seasons vary from year to year. They can last anywhere from a few days to even up to 3 weeks to a month. Around our area, it lasts about 2 weeks. We tap our trees with buckets that have a 1/2 inch hole with a little spigot. This one's plastic, but we have metal ones holding on the bucket. Tap them on the southwest side of the tree, the maple tree, and we tap them on the southwest side because the sun sets on to the west. Tree flows with sap going up and down according to the temperature, and we want the day time to be around 45-50 degrees and the nightfall to be around 20 or below freezing, so the sap will flow up and down the tree. And when it does that, it reaches our little holes that we drew, and the sap will flow into that. When the sap is flowing up and down in the tree, flow into our buckets. We'll collect the buckets, and then we will boil it down. The sap will go to about 40 to 1. So 40 to 1 gallons of sap equals 1 gallon of syrup, which is quite a bit. So we need a lot of sap. So essentially, when we're boiling down the sap, we're boiling the 98% water and turning it into steam. So we'll take the 2% of sugar content that's in the sap and bringing that up to around 80% to get sweetener. This year has been kind of slow for 2021. We have about 74 taps out. Last year we had about 60, and the season hasn't been very good. We're about 7 days in now, and we have 180 gallons. So 40 gallons for 1 gallon of syrup, and we normally get around 7 gallons a year of syrup. So this year hasn't been very good for us.
Master coming at you from the shack. I know we don't have the Christmas lights out of here, but hey, you got to do this in stages, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are probably tired hearing my voice, so I'm gonna shut up, and this is the end of my video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.